It's been a lot lately, and reportedly, Beyoncé and Blue Ivy are feeling the pressure. Blue is gearing up for the Mufasa press tour, while Beyoncé is already deep into halftime show prep. But the latest lawsuit dragging Jay-Z into the headlines has everyone talking, and even led to him threatening a lawyer. Originally filed in October in the Southern District of New York, the lawsuit listed Diddy as a defendant. However, it was recently refiled to include Jay-Z. Attorney Tony Bisbee, representing 120 accusers across multiple states, previously revealed staggering allegations. He claimed to be working on cases involving 60 men and 60 women, including 25 individuals who were minors at the time. Rhymes. The youngest reported victim was a 9-year-old boy who said his incident occurred during an audition at Bad Boy Records Busby. Also alleged that victims were drugged with horse tranquilizers and that many of these incidents happened at Diddy's infamous parties. He further stated that over 3,280 individuals contacted his firm, though he is officially representing 120 of them. Some of these accusers have reportedly spoken to the FBI. What's raising eyebrows is Busby's claim that high-profile celebrities have been trying to quietly settle before their names come out, and speculation is growing that Jay-Z could be one of them. This scandal is only getting deeper.
He said that
a lot of people allowed it to go on, said nothing, didn't intervene, maybe benefited from it, profited from it. All of these individuals and entities, in my view, have exposure.
In recent months, attorney Tony Bisbee has filed several lawsuits, many of which kept the complainants' identities private. However, his latest suit is making waves, as it's the first to name another high-profile defendant, Jay-Z. The lawsuit, filed by a woman identified as Jane Doe, alleges a harrowing incident involving both Jay-Z and P. Diddy. According to Jane Doe, her ordeal began when she was dropped off at the MTV Video Music Awards at Radio City Music Hall by a friend. Without a ticket, she approached limousine drivers, hoping to gain access to the event or an after-party. One driver allegedly told her he worked for Diddy and claimed she fit what Diddy was looking for. The driver later picked her up, and after a 20-minute ride, she was dropped off at a white house with a U-shaped driveway. Jane Doe says she was made to sign a document she believed to be a non-disclosure agreement, though she did not receive a copy. She alleges she was offered a drink that made her feel woozy and lightheaded, prompting her to lie down. She described walking down a hallway lined with rooms before entering what seemed to be an empty bedroom, containing only a large bed and no other furniture. Shortly after, according to the lawsuit, P. Diddy and Jay-Z entered the room. Diddy reportedly told her, "You are ready to party," before Jay-Z allegedly held her down and assaulted her while Diddy and an unnamed female celebrity watched. Jane Doe claims that Diddy also assaulted her while Jay-Z and the woman looked on. When she managed to escape, Jane Doe says she ran to a nearby gas station and called for help. She alleges the traumatic experience left her with severe emotional and physical damage, including post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, and a seizure disorder caused by stress. She claims the incident has made it difficult for her to maintain relationships or integrate into society, leaving her largely withdrawn. This case has sent shockwaves through the public, not just because of the allegations, but also because it's the first time Jay-Z has been formally named in such accusations. Court documents allege that Jay-Z was present during multiple similar incidents. The filing reads, "Mr. Combs believes he is above the law. He is not." His close friend Sean Carter has been with Combs during many such instances. See, described herein. Both perpetrators must face justice. Additionally, the lawsuit accuses Jay-Z of orchestrating a campaign of harassment and intimidation against the plaintiffs' lawyers, their families, and associates, to prevent the allegations from being made public. Jay-Z has vehemently denied the allegations, issuing a strongly worded statement. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one, he wrote. Whomever would commit such a crime should be locked away. Would you not agree? My only heartbreak is for my family. My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at an age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions, and explain the cruelty and greed of people. I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Jay-Z also took direct aim at Tony Busby, calling him an ambulance chaser in a cheap suit, he added. What he had calculated was that the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle. No, sir. It had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are, in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the projects of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. Jay-Z continued, your network of conspiracy theorists and fake psychics will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me. If not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, these allegations would be laughable. I look forward to showing you just how different I am. Busby, however, has not backed down. In a post on X, formerly Twitter, he responded to Jay-Z's statement. Mr. Carter previously denied being the one who sued me and my firm. He filed his frivolous case under a pseudonym. What he fails to say in his recent statement is my firm sent his lawyer a demand letter and never demanded a penny from him. Since I sent the letter on her behalf, Mr. Carter has not only sued me, but has tried to harass this plaintiff. His conduct has had the opposite impact. She is emboldened. I am very proud of her resolve, added that he and his client will let the filing speak for itself, and litigate the facts in court, not in the media. The lawsuit has reignited speculation surrounding Jay-Z's connection to Diddy's legal troubles. This isn't the first time the Carters have been linked to allegations involving Diddy. A source close to the family previously revealed that Jay-Z has instructed his lawyers to go after anyone attempting to associate him with false accusations involving Diddy. The source also mentioned that Beyoncé fully supports Jay-Z, with the couple determined to face any challenges together. Beyoncé and Jay-Z have responded to past claims linking them to Diddy. Notably, Jaguar Wright once urged Diddy to snitch and reveal information about Kathy White's death, alleging that Diddy may have covered up details to protect Jay-Z's marriage to Beyoncé. Jaguar even implied that Diddy and Jay-Z were involved in suspicious activities in Las Vegas with another woman, Claudia, around the same time. Jay-Z's legal team has also threatened to sue media personalities like Piers Morgan for giving a platform to unverified allegations. The Carters have made it clear they won't tolerate what they perceive as baseless attacks. As the lawsuit unfolds, it remains to be seen how this will impact Jay-Z, Diddy, and others named in these cases. With the public and media keeping a close watch, this could be the beginning of a long and contentious legal battle.
Victims potentially, do you think there could be?
Thousands. Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane. And everyone knows it. The wiretapping of the phones, putting AirTag on children during visits. These are normal practices that these people do.
After the interview with Jaguar Wright aired, Jay-Z and Beyoncé's lawyer, Alex Spiro, quickly responded to the allegations Jaguar made. Spyro dismissed the claims, saying, "There's rumors and then there's nonsense. What Jaguar said is one step further." A formal and pointed accusation. He explained why their legal team issued a formal ultimatum to Piers Morgan, demanding that the interview be taken down to remove the false and demonstrably untrue accusations. Spyro elaborated on why they escalated their response, stating, "What changed in my mind is that somebody on a so-called journalistic platform exploited that kind of random rumor mill and elevated it. By doing that, they not only caused harm, but also drowned out the voices of real affected people. That was too much for me. You can't stand up and say what's right from wrong? Then who can?" I've always believed the truth will come out in courtrooms, and I believe it will come out here. Ultimately, the Carters' legal team succeeded in forcing Piers Morgan to apologize. In his apology, Morgan admitted that Jay-Z and Beyoncé, through their attorney, were considering legal action if Jaguar's claims weren't removed. Many speculate Morgan felt intimidated, echoing similar claims made by Tony Buzbee, who said, "I am the world's largest fan," who alleged Jay-Z legal team has harassed him since he sent a demand letter regarding the lawsuit. In the wake of Jay-Z's latest statement responding to the lawsuit, public opinion is divided. Some have called his message condescending and narcissistic, accusing him of using gaslighting rhetoric. Critics also noted that he never outright denied the allegations. On the other hand, others say they don't believe this particular accusation against Jay-Z, but admit his long-standing ties to Diddy raised troubling questions. As for Beyoncé, rumors continue to swirl, with some alleging she is considering divorce due to prior knowledge of these allegations. While none of this has been confirmed, it's clear the ongoing scandal has placed significant pressure on the Carters.
Part of the reason why they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And it's only so much of these stories that Jay-Z can, he can pay off or he can block. He won't be able to stop this. And she knows it, and he knows it too. As far as who's gonna be the breakout victim / story, I don't know. Yeah, I might have to ask you something. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're gonna see Beyoncé divorce him. Okay, and she may or may not do an interview, but you're gonna their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, "Oh, the Carters have been separated for some time. They built this beautiful life, blah 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 blah." Now, before all this happens, we may get another tour. We may get another album out of both of them. I don't know, because at the end of the day, they about their money first. They're gonna do what's best for business first. As far as Beyoncé is concerned, do she love him? I mean, he's really all that she knows.
And let's not forget those earlier reports that Jay-Z had already met with a divorce lawyer. Now, with Blue Ivy gearing up for her Mufasa press tour, this entire case is bound to weigh heavily on her and the family. While some people are questioning Beyoncé's knowledge of these allegations, arguing that after being with Jay-Z for so long, there's no way she didn't know. This has led to accusations of her being guilty by association. I don't know, guys. Diddy also claimed he was innocent, until that video surfaced. As for Jay-Z, only time will tell how this unfolds. But what do you think? Do you believe Jane Doe's allegations? Could this be just the first of many similar lawsuits against Jay-Z? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm dying to hear what you think.